Okay, everybody. So welcome back. We're here at Games and Stuff in Glen Burnie, Maryland for our top 8 round of the 2016-17 X-Wing Regional from Games and Stuff. We've got Markley Ligon, I believe that's how it's pronounced, against Alex Yen, running 2 lists that are ostensibly similar, but not. They're very, very different. Markley's got Fennaroo with Mind Link, auto thrusters, and the Protector title. He's supported by Palab with Mind Link, TLT, and Slicers. And then he's got Fennaroo, K4 security droid Mind Link on his Jastromech, plasma torpedoes with extra munitions and guidance chips, and Slicers. Alex Yen on the other side of the table, who's deployed to the top right there, is flying Fennaroo with Push the Limit, Protector title, and auto thrusters. Supported by Fennaroo with Rec Spec, Unhinged Astromech, Push the Limit, and Cargo Chute. And Old Tarok there with Veteran Instincts, pushing his pilot skill to 9. The Protector title and auto thrusters. So a lot of the same ships, but a lot of different stuff going on. So the game's underway. Just called time about a minute and a half ago. Let's see what's doing.
Yeah, and like you said, these are very different ways to build these 2 similar lists. You see the Mind Link on one side will give Markley a lot of freedom with his boosting and barrel rolling, whereas Alex will have to sacrifice his actions for dice modification.
I'm actually joined by Mr. Ben Keller from
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, who drove up and made it in the top 16, and we just saw him outdueled by Jade McGovern in our top 16 round. So welcome, Ben.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us here. Oh, sorry. There we go. Gear adjustment, wardrobe malfunction.
Yep.
All right, so the fabulous starfighter up there is Fennaroo. So those will be easy to keep track of. It's Old Tarok in the factory paint. I would expect Markley's Fenn will turn immediately. I can't imagine he's going to joust these 3 ships. Of course not.
Yeah, he really wants that Palab stealing focus. The 5 dice that Fennaroo gets at range 1 is not much good when you don't have focus to back it up.
Sure.
So it's...
Wah, wah.
And you can see he's using that debris there to really zone Alex's Tarok and Fennaroo out of taking that bank 3. Yes, this has been the K doesn't stand for Kavanaugh Keller.
That's exactly who it is. Now let me move this over here now that they're out of the way. Reduce this a little bit. I'm going to be tinkering with the chat window a little bit while this game sets up, so I can try and keep it off the action.
John Ketty, yes. Some would say bombed out of the 16. Thank you. So the real key here for, I think, Alex is getting that, getting Old Tarok, using that pilot skill over Palab, and using the extra offense over Palab at close range. If Markley can zone Alex out and use the TLT, probably has a distinct advantage. And I've seen the cargo chute for Alex be really effective against other people's aces. If you can drop it in the right spot, you get 2 stresses on them. Once when it drops, and then once when they move through it the next round.
Sure.
The pseudo mirror. Who do I think has the edge? So Alex's build doesn't really give out a whole lot of stress other than the cargo chute. So the mind link is pretty free to be mind linky. From the initial deployments and the builds of the list and the initiative bid, I'd say Markley has a little bit of an advantage here. But again, crafty play by either one of them can swing that either way. So yeah, we see Alex chasing down Markley's Fennaroo, and I mean it's tough. It's a tall order trying to chase down that 5 forward and boost.
Yeah, I can't imagine he'd have dropped him over there if he wasn't confident in his ability to get him out of the way.
Right. I mean Alex's Fennaroo here is going to catch him probably with a range 3 shot, but auto thrusters in focus.
Sure.
Oh.
Yep, and there's the 5 straight. Focus, okay.
Yeah, that's from the mind link, and then his action will probably be to boost. Oh. Or no boost. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so there's the strength of the mind link. So now because the protectorate, its fastest straight maneuver that's green is 3.
Okay.
So when you're not stressing yourself out because you have mind link, you're a lot faster of a ship.
Sure.
You get hard 3s opened up. You get bank 3s opened up.
Oh, it's a trap, guaranteed every time. Question is for who? Name that film. It's a terrible movie. All right, so 3 hits at auto thrusters, and you'll spend 1 focus. That's cleanly evaded. Nothing from Tarok.
Paladon, that's 4 hull points. Marking the health of the ships.
The H's and asterisks are hull and shields. We're going to try to keep track of it. Now that I've got been nice. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, for those of you who don't remember what that actually used to be, there was a goofy blue blood gimmick that they dropped after a while because it was really lame. Yeah, now that I got Ben helping me out, we're going to try and keep track of hull and shields. We'll do as best we can from here, and he'll periodically run over and check.
Yep. And Alex has the initiative.
Okay. Here, we can mark that too. Watch this.
Ooh.
Bang.
Nice.
It's like magic. I keep forgetting in between rounds I want to pull up like one of those real shocked cat faces so I could pop it up occasionally, but when I'm recording, I never remember to do it until during the stream.
Oh, no.
When I'm recording, the computer's working too hard. So
Oh, yeah.
if I try to go in and use the browser, it'll crash.
Right.
Yeah, so I've almost got the camera adjustments down. If I could just get it out from under a light, then we'd be able to see everything.
Oh, yeah. Does it throw off the white balance and everything?
It's not so much a white balance as it is the aperture settings and the brightness, but it's sitting directly under one of those fluorescent lights, so we get glare off the tokens, off the dice, off the cards, whatever.
Did you end up getting the polarized filter?
I do. I have a polarizer. It's not on there right now.
Okay.
Actually, it's just spaced on it. It should be on there. It would make a huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
Darkens things, but not much. Yeah, polarizer is a good investment, but you need to, like, even if you have a good webcam or a GoPro, you can't use it. So
Right.
you need a camera that'll take it. Yeah, but this camera initially was kind of Now that I know how to work it, I'm very happy with it. Nice. Ben has the coffees.
A little bit.
There's a few people in here with the crud, the first
Me and the Howards.
late autumn crud. Now help me out as a big dummy. Is Mind Leak range dependent?
No, it is not.
It's not.
It is no matter where you are, every ship with MindLink that gets a focus, or one ship with MindLink gets a focus, every ship with MindLink gets
Well,
a focus.
that's just crazy pants.
Yep. Yeah, it's super good. And yeah, with these ships, I mean, other than the Hawk maybe taking a red maneuver, the stress part of it really won't come into play. I mean, with the rig cargo ship, perhaps, but yeah, it's pure focus generation for Markley here.
Look at that salty template. Markley, buy some acrylic.
Oh my goodness. Well, he's playing for him right now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
One of the guys playing K-Wings yesterday, TLT K-Wings, what was his name? David? Chris Deet. His K-Wing dial for his Miranda was the saltiest K-Wing dial I've ever seen in my life.
It's really worn.
So worn and jacked up. Like, dude, how often does this guy play K-Wings?
Oh,
Look
my
at that
goodness.
dial.
That's like my TIE Fighter dials I've had for 3 years.
Well, right.
Oh, yeah.
But this thing was just
I mean, the K-Wing hasn't been
worn.
out that long. You've got to really try.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He must just be, maneuvering. You know, he's at home, spinning it.
Oh,
Look.
yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Let's see if he's able to trap Alex's Fennaroo over here.
What an ugly ship to protect. It's really just a backwards sick. I mean, when I ran them in our local league, I took a sick model and I just put it backwards on the stand.
Oh, I saw someone paint one like that.
Oh, yeah.
They painted,
Like a protectorate?
They stripped it and they painted a protectorate to look like a sick.
Right. What do we have, like 90, 99 by the end of it, 98
We
players?
started with 91.
91, okay.
I mean, right now we have 8. I mean, it's
Right.
pretty straightforward.
Right, yeah. Now it's it, yeah. Top 8.
Top 8. You know, it's right there on the screen. But yeah, no, I think
Started
they had
with
116 registered and 91 showed up to play. By round 3, we're down to 89.
Okay.
And then at the end of round 4, we had a mass exodus.
Right.
We ended up with about 60 people playing in the last 2 rounds.
I think Chris was 67, so there was I think there was like 69 or 70 players.
Cool.
Fennaroo mind link is just so silly. Give away my focus. Get a focus back.
Alex seems to be right on top of the timing chart.
Right, absolutely.
He's-
Well, he has initiative, so he has to choose where his Fennaroo focus goes before Markley chooses.
Got it.
So I mean, it doesn't matter for these first couple rounds, but when there's going to be more than 2 ships in the fight, then it'll start to matter a whole lot.
I think he's clear of the rock, but it's very, very close. Now, see, this brings up a point as a guy who gets into this position. At this point in the game, when they've decided not to roll for it, occasionally you'll get a judge or TO who'll come over and say, "We'll roll for it." That's not what they're asking for.
Right, right,
So let's see if he just makes the call, because that's what he should do.
right. The TOs here, I've only called one judge this whole tournament, and it was just for a range call. And
Yeah.
I mean, they made it a call. They didn't make us roll for
Should
it. So.
make the decision. Yeah,
Right.
I've seen it occasionally. Guys will, well, you guys just roll for it. Don't do that.
Right. So unobstructed.
Nope. Called it right away.
Right. You should be a judge.
With that,
Yeah, you could judge.
well, I probably wouldn't want to right now.
Right.
I would need to read up on some of these abilities, but I've done a good bit of TOing and judging, but it's you definitely always make the decision. You can consult. Is this Palop's TLT shot? He does, so it's 2, and yeah, 3 evades. Cleanly evaded.
Yep.
Here's the second.
Double focus stack on Fennaroo is tough to
3.
get any damage through. Oh,
2. Oh, whoa!
just as I say that.
Wah, wah. So 1 gets through on Alex's Fennaroo. Well, Alex is thinking that's a bad omen. I think it's kind of no big deal.
Well, you know what they say, when an ace gets damage on it, especially like Soontir,
Oh well, that's a
just
whole
never hit
different.
you never see them again.
That's a whole different ball of wax. Baron Fell's time seems to have passed.
Right. Well, we'll see. He might come back.
Oh well, I'm sure. I mean, still a
coordinate
strong
on the
ship.
shuttle, on the new shuttle coming out. The coordinate action.
Okay.
Oh, give him 4 actions, no stress.
All right, so out of a field of 90, we'll talk about a ship its time has passed. Out of a field of 91, how many TIE Phantoms do you think were in the field?
I played against one.
Because we know there's a fixed number.
Yeah.
We know exactly how many Phantoms were in the room yesterday.
How many do I think were in there? I'll guess 3. I faced one.
You saw the only one.
Oh, wow.
There was one Phantom
Wow.
in the field.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, because I love the Phantom.
They're cool.
That's
but
my favorite ship.
They are brittle, brittle, brittle.
Yeah. Especially when you don't have Palp to back them up. Palpatine really makes them more consistent. And he wasn't running his with Palpatine.
Right. We had him on the stream in round 2, I think, against, I want to say, TLT K-Wing list. I can't recall exactly.
Yeah, he was my.
Oh no, that was a Torkel Mux list.
Okay.
Yeah, the Torkel Mux list. But it is.
Yeah, he was running. What was it? Crack shot sensor cluster on a megaliter.
Yeah.
Oh man, he shot at my Vessery and crack shot at, or my American crack shot at my American. I was like, forgot about it. I was like,
He
you
kept,
deserve that shield.
He kept getting pilot skilled.
Right.
And shot up with all those TLTs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Torquil Mux is
Lost his Phantom pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
Fel's Wrath OP. I think the next ship, that next ability that needs real attention is probably maybe Lieutenant Lareer. Little too dominant.
Is that the curvy barrel roll one?
But I think it is. But you like take stress.
You take a
or
stress for
something.
doing a barrel
Right.
roll? Yeah. Give him expert handling. That's what he needs.
What's the interceptor with no EPT? It's got an interesting ability, but no EPT.
Lareer, I think.
Is it
I think-
Lareer?
Yeah, because Tetran Cow, you can give stay on target. That's really fun.
It's like,
I've played that before, and it's hilarious. Oh, you see this hard 3? What I really meant to do was a 1K.
I think that was just because that would be a cool ship if it, if you didn't take stress.
Right. Yeah, there's no reason to make that barrel roll stress.
I think that was hesitant design,
Right.
Not wanting to
Yeah,
throw
it's
anything in that was too
right.
imbalanced game.
Because then you get things like Dangaroo.
We don't hate Dengaroo.
No, we don't hate any list. All lists are equal.
Dengaroo. There's no Dengaroo in the room that's currently 7-0 in the tournament.
Yeah, of course not.
Ugh.
There's no Dangaroo that won the Durham Regionals. Not in the least bit salty about that final match. Nope.
Yeah, it's I think our only Dengaroo in the top 8 is undefeated.
Yep. Came in 6-0.
Hush your mouth, imbalanced.
It's going to be a little bit difficult for Fennaroo to turn clear of stress around that rock.
Yeah. I mean, best he can do is like a bank.
I can see Palob trying to shoot the gap between that debris and that big asteroid and escape and be free. Any ideas why not? I'm not sure, actually. I was surprised myself that there wasn't a whole lot of Dangaroo here. Yet, maybe they were scared of bombs. I don't really know if bombs keep them away.
I doubt it. I mean, I don't know why.
I mean, the
There weren't
Howard
many.
the Howard Aces are relatively good against Dangaroo, and there were a lot of people running that. I mean, that was Tyler's only loss at Durham Regionals was against Jeremy Howard. But maybe they were scared of that. I don't know. Maybe everybody has realized that it's no fun for anybody, and they just don't play it for the good of the
think
game.
that's it.
No, it's probably
I
not.
don't think that's
there were a
driving-
couple quad TLTs here, so
I don't think that's driving anyone's decision making.
I mean that's why I play Connor Jacks.
Is this going to be fun for my opponent?
No,
I don't think that's coming into play.
I don't think that's an issue, Kirk.
I don't either.
007. You see all the Heaver lists that come out after every Worlds, so
Yeah, I don't. I think it's just a fluke.
yeah. I mean, there was only 1 or 2 at Durham Regionals too. I guess the Alpha Strike meta hurts them a lot too. When you have 2 ships that stack up on like homing missiles and stuff.
Not just that, it's seem to have a lot. The higher level competitive players, you have that kind of itch to do your own thing,
Right.
And so I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Ron.
Right.
He always trots out crazy stuff.
What power creep?
So let's go through who's left real
Yes.
quick while these guys move to engage. I probably should have done this a minute ago, but now that they're about to get to shooting, it's not a great time. So we have Alex and Markley here. Our other matchups are Jade McGovern, who we just saw, and she'll be playing
Ron Brandon.
Ron Brannon. It's going to be a tough match for him.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think he has the edge in that one.
Do you think?
So the Sabine's ability of drop a action, do 2 damage, 2 down, 38 to go. He's got a lot of hit points in that list for those bombs to chew through.
Actually, I don't know who's playing who here. I don't have the matchups. Do you remember them?
Yes. So Ron.
So who's Dave playing? Dengaroo. Oh, we can see them from here. Stupid.
Oh, Dave's playing.
Dave's playing Jeremy Howard.
Yep.
So that's our Dengaroo players playing Jeremy's Palp Aces. Duncan is playing Frank.
Yep.
So Duncan and Frank Forte, and that's a Palp Aces kind of.
And Duncan did beat him in the Swiss on the last round.
Duncan's running his aces with Vessery and Omega Leader, and Frank's running Vessery and Ryad. So that's what's left.
And I can't see who Fennaroo target locked. Who Markley's Fennaroo is target locked.
Well, we should be able to figure it out.
There's no red target locks in any of Alex's ships. Oh, he's deciding. Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's Fennaroo. Zuckus is only a problem when cheating cheaters try to apply the effect to Omega Leader when they're target locked by them.
Grab your torches. Grab your pitchforks.
Cheating cheaters.
McCheater face.
You're a phony. A big fat phony.
I thought that was one of them over there on the table that yelled that. I thought it was one of them on the table.
Oh, no,
phony.
Yeah. Imagine.
So yeah, he's got to play this weird balancing game here. He wants to be able to clear a hard one around that asteroid next turn, but he also wants to block Fennaroo and keep him from boosting and barrel rolling too much.
Well, all that dancing around, it looks like they're really going to end up in a tight little ball here.
Oh yeah, the cluster ensues. So the interesting thing here is actually Alex is going to be able to pass those 2 focuses when the combat phase starts before Paylob will be able to steal one.
Okay.
Because he has the initiative. So that's actually a really important interaction there.
There's a bump.
And he got the block.
Clarify that. Whose focus is whose? So I'm guessing we're going to see a TLT shot here at Alex's Fennaroo in a minute. Why you got to call X-Wing players bulky? Why we need the fat jokes? I don't think that's cool.
Oh.
There was a boost. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's trying to get the old Tarok ability, and I think he just missed Palob's arc, so he's not going to be able to make Palob discard his focus. But he did get in the donut of the TLT, which is important.
Oh, but I don't think... Aren't we expecting Palob to shoot at Fennaroo out here?
Yes,
not
we are.
Tarek. I mean,
yeah. But yeah, here's the initiative. I mean, coming in handy here. Because if he boosts into range 1 here of the old Tarok, he'll lose his focus. But if he stays at range 2, he just gets a free shot. He might still boost, though, to avoid the arc of Alex's Fennaroo.
Sure. God! If you guys could hear this conversation at the table, your heads would explode. They're explaining all these actions, all these abilities to each other. Like, oh. I pick things up, I put them down.
That's actually it. What did he do there?
Huh.
With Fennaroo, I was under the impression you have to pass all of the tokens. Target locks, focuses, everything.
Got no idea. I don't think they're sure either.
No. Oh.
He's discarding the target lock.
It would be 2 target locks on the same ship.
Okay.
And so they discard the redundant target lock. That's what it is.
Okay. All right.
We've got Twitch chat describing how Dengaroo touched them on the doll.
Oh, nice. All right. Billy, have you ever been to a Turkish prison? You ever been in a cockpit of an airplane? Yeah, we're not sure if it was played right or not.
No, it was played correctly. It was a redundant target lock and he was just choosing which one to keep. Basically, his favorite letter, I think.
All right, who's shooting who here?
Now, Nathan Wilcock might be more omniscient than
Alex's
Tarok? Tarok is shooting first here.
Shooting
target
at
locked.
Markley's Fennaroo.
Fennaroo, yep.
He's got 3 hits. Dice every place.
Got
3
it.
evades.
Plus the added one. Yep, and Alex's Fennaroo has no shot.
This will be how my ghosts are. Unfortunately.
Oh my
5
goodness.
hits. 2 evades.
One of
3
them's a
evades.
crit there, too.
Okay. So it's a hit and crit into Tarok.
Yep. Damage sensor array. That is a brutal card to have when there's no push and
No actions. Yeah,
Nope,
nothing
yep.
in your action bar. All right.
just pale up shot into Tarok or Fennaroo.
2 hits. 2 evades. That's the second TLT.
Yeah, Fennaroo had a target lock on Palob, so he chose to keep Tarok's lock on Fen instead, because Tarok can't hold 2 target locks at once.
So now we've got
So you choose which
Alex's
one.
Fennaroo shooting a primary at Markley's Fen. 1 hit. It's got to spend the focus. So Markley's Fennaroo now. Range 1 into Tarok. He'll focus for 2. 2 evades. Wow, green dice.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of evades.
Where were those for me?
Well, never happens to me. I don't know where these guys came from.
It happens to K-Wings, apparently. He has to take Fennaroo. Is that in the FAQ? That he has to take Fennaroo's I don't really play Fennaroo, so I don't know.
And now we have a bit of a mess.
Yeah, Markley's Fennaroo is looking like Rock City right now. Or actually, maybe the hard 2 clears. I don't think it clears.
Artu might clear to the left, you mean, and overfly Fennaroo to the left? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It may clear.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, it's close.
I don't think he's got it because the hard 2 almost it goes a little bit further than rotating just 90 degrees around that point, but not that much.
If the perspective makes it weird,
Right.
to tell. But if he's going to overflat regardless,
Right.
then is he going to go left? You don't know.
Right.
If he knows he's going to overflat the thing.
The bank 2 is close to that rock too. The bank 2 will definitely clear Fennaroo. So. Howard Brother Mir would be in the finals.
Right. The only place they could play would be in the final.
Winner of this game, I think, plays Jeremy and Dangaroo winner. I think.
So much conversation here. A lot of chit chat.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's one thing about Jade. She's brutally efficient with her dials. Stonewall. You can't read her face at all.
Yeah.
No, she should play poker.
So Brian, like we were just saying, if the only way the Howards would play each other would be in a final, and that might also be the only way I could force them onto camera playing each other. I'm just thankful if it comes to that, we don't have Sunterfell in the room, because man, oh man. If you want to go through my videos and find the semifinal from the Roanoke region last year,
Do yourself a favor and don't.
holy cow.
I remember sitting through that. Audio Weasel, 0 Rays showed up today because today was the top 16.
Yeah, and I only saw two of the new Falcons on the table yesterday.
Right.
I think there were a few more here, but not many.
Right.
We only had one list that made the top 16 with a bunch of Heroes of the Resistance content, and that was the 2 Arcs and Bigs.
Yes. Yep.
That Jeremy beat in top 16.
Yeah, we had a couple of Kanan bigs make our top cut in Durham, and one of them had the new mech that you can lock a friendly ship, and it can reroll its dice.
That's what this guy with the Arcs had on Nora Wexley. Or maybe it's generic Arc. On one of them. Yeah, we had one Arc list. It was 2 Arcs and Bigs. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on only 2 Falcons yesterday, but I only saw 2.
Yeah. Are we just self-reporting list juggler, or is there somebody actually entering all that?
I'm not involved. I mean,
Right.
Are they still haven't gone to activation here?
Yeah. They're still deciding on
This is
Tarok
a
and Fenral's dial.
hell of a planning phase.
There was Matt Moisten was running a hot cop decimator. He made 17th.
Right. And I was virtually certain he would squeeze in this morning, but everyone made it.
Yeah.
So, nope.
By 4 points, he was 17th.
4 points.
The real answer is don't go 4 and 2, go 5 and 1.
Right.
So it's the sloop from Fennaroo.
Missing top 16 by 4 points.
Unfortunate. I'm glad we have a laugh track to this.
Yes.
Somebody's got to laugh at us.
Oh, yeah.
Winning versus trying to get the MOV.
What's that?
Just going 5-1 instead of going 4-2 with good MOV.
Well, clearly. I mean,
Oh, that's what I did. I made top 16.
well, that was what the game. Oh, wait. Are we,
Oh,
wait,
the hawk just flew through the rock.
Did it take the damage?
Let me
don't
check.
know. Yeah. So he's trying to clear damage sensor A. Does not. So he keeps damage sensors. One. Took one?
Yep.
All right, so that hawk Palop did take one, lost his shield. Lost the shield on that rock. Just not paying attention.
Sorry.
Well, when you went away, Old Tarek rolled to clear his damage sensor array, rolled to focus, so still got damage sensor array.
Unfortunate. Yeah, that's a brutal crit for Old Tarek to have, especially Fennaroo not being able to pass focus this turn because of the stress. Tarok's going to be in dire straits here. And again, here you're seeing the advantage of the Mind Link build over the push. Because if you bump like this, it's not a big deal. You still get your
You
focus.
still take them.
Yep.
All right, so you have to figure out who's who now. So that's
So
the ships facing each other are Alex's Fen and Old Tarok.
yes, and Markley's.
Markley's Fen is on the right there,
Yes.
facing to the left. There's a strip focus token.
That was a misplay. Old Tarok can't strip it. They don't have each other in arc. But nobody caught it. So,
Nobody caught it. Not my roll.
Yep.
What is that? I got spammed. My chat got spammed.
Hey, we're that means we're successful, right?
How dare you?
That means you're big potatoes.
How dare you? Gone.
Got him.
Got him. Got him. Got him.
Ooh, brutal. Takes a hit crit to old
That was in what?
to Fennaroo.
Fennaroo. Alex's?
Markley's.
Markley's Fennaroo took a hit crit.
Yep.
And-
Thrust control fire gets a stress
Stress. Okay.
to everybody.
Markley's Fennaroo. Down two. Boom, boom.
Oh, that's right. Yep, you're right. They don't have to have each other in arc. My fault.
Slap it does. One evade. Who just took two? Who was just shot up? I missed it. Someone just took two.
It was Fennaroo.
Fennaroo. So Markley's Fennaroo
Yes,
took two.
from Old Tarok. Or was it Alex's Fennaroo from Markley's Fennaroo?
No, it was Alex was rolling red dice.
Okay, so it was.
Markley's Fennaroo.
Yep.
We'll have to
Oh,
confirm that in a minute.
here's Markley's Fennaroo into. No, that's TLT.
That's TLT.
Did he miss his Fennaroo shot?
So this is Alex's Fennaroo, range one into Markley's Fennaroo, and he whiffs, so he takes another. Okay, and Markley's shooting TLT into
No, it's range 2 from
oh,
Fennaroo
range two
into
primary. And told
So
her
takes a crit.
takes it. going to turn that over, right?
Yeah, Old Tarok. Yep. I'm gonna go make sure that Fennaroo damage counts right.
Yeah, check those. I don't have a pen, but I think they do over there. So we're not. We're goofing off over here and not paying attention to who's shooting who. That's correct? Okay. So we had it right.
Yeah, it does look. I guess Markley must have whiffed with his Fennaroo into Alex's Fennaroo. We just missed it because his Fennaroo is still full health.
So Tarok is probably curtains. He's carrying 2. He's indifferent to the crit he just took because if he.
If you eliminate these 5 and these 10, you score an extra.
Alex is on boyfriend duty. Oh, he's dropping the. So there's the shoot.
Yep. The poop shoot. Ooh, and will take another stress.
And he clips it. So over the rock in the debris. So he's going to roll for damage and take stress. And roll for a crit. Correct?
I'm sorry?
So he'll roll for a crit, roll for damage, and take stress.
Yes, and he cleared 1 stress from the unhinged Astromech.
Okay.
Yep. And
So
he'll get a
there's
free
the rock.
target lock.
Nope. Roll for the debris. Nope. And takes the stress, but it looks like it's already up there.
Yep.
Hey, we just broke 200. So for those of you just joining us, we're in the middle of, we have 26 minutes to go in our quarterfinal round of the Maryland X-Wing Regional from Games and Stuff in Glen Burnie.
I'm going to take a scouting run around the other matches.
No, just wait.
Okay.
And there's a 1 bank. Brian, unfortunately, if anybody's making acrylic debris, they wouldn't allow it. It wouldn't be tournament legal. I mean, I'm sure people are making them, but just depends on your environment. Like Jade's using acrylic ordnance, and nobody cares.
Right.
I mean, it depends on where you're at. I have a real nice set of acrylic ordnance I bought on. You might have seen them. A guy posted them on the.
Yes.
I bought his set.
Yeah.
Man, they're great. And they match. I checked them all when they showed up.
I mean, I used animal crackers for shields at Durham, so
Nice.
plasma torpedoes were pretty rough on me, though. That was.
What are they doing?
all the guys, Reclamation Legion has Relentless 45, and it also has enhanced reanimation protocols, which every roll all.
There's a K turn from Alex Yen, not caring about his damage sensor array on Old Tarok.
Yeah, well, Old Tarok's got a damage sensor array and the major hull breach.
Oh, yeah.
But he's only got one hull left, so
Right.
who cares?
Now getting a major hull breach into a shuttle with Merrick, that's the first damage.
I mean-
That was fun.
Markley's Fennaroo. Oh, he's just marking it. Okay.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Oh, my goodness.
Ugh, he's bumping, and is he in debris? He is, and he is. Boy, oh boy. So that was a good drop
Yeah.
by Alex. He caught two of them.
Yep. Double stress on Fennaroo.
They basically only don't come in on a 2-on-match. We have bitter pride, so I cannot benefit.
Rough.
Just get mercenary fighters. That's the number of sons of horse. But then you pull down her, pull her straight out. That is like greater than that.
And he does not.
Subphase, each model of school has already fought maybe single
And that debris crit is rare enough that you ignore it, but it happens.
Oh, yeah.
So it's irritating as hell.
The damage sensor array?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was from debris?
Wait, which? Oh, the crit on the debris. Oh, yeah.
The crit
yeah,
from
yeah.
debris, right. I
yeah.
mean, 1 and 8, so it's like,
Yeah.
Then you get one at just the worst possible time.
Right. And then whenever it happens, you're like, oh, my dice screwed me over.
Oh, my dice. It's
yeah.
a dice game, donks.
Right.
Like,
Don't run over debris.
huge dice. You know, they're a big part of the game. All right, who is pummeling who here?
Fennaroo into Fennaroo.
Okay.
Alex's Fennaroo to Markley's Fennaroo.
So that's 3.
Oh, can't see that.
Wait,
die.
what?
Yep, got one evade, so 2 hits into
2
Fennaroo.
hits into Markley's Fennaroo.
Yep.
I have mine, but I don't even know where my generic one
Old Tarok, range 2 into Markley's Fennaroo.
Jade and Ron just finished their game.
And he whiffed.
Let me go see who won.
Okay. So this is Palob's TLT shot into Alex's Fennaroo. So that's
It's going to
3.
be Jeremy versus
And he takes
Ron
one.
in the top 4.
So Alex's Fennaroo takes 1. And 3 again. Come on. Okay, so Fennaroo takes 1, so he's down to 2 hull.
He didn't take anything off of that, did he?
Took 1.
From
He took the
Fennaroo's shot?
first off of Palob's TLT shot.
Oh, I see. Okay. And Jade did lose. So
Okay, so 1 crit into. He's fine. So that was Alex's Fennaroo into Markley's Fennaroo. And it looks like Jade's
she lost to Ron.
run at the regional has come to an end.
Yep.
She just lost in top 8 to Ron Brannon and his B-Wings. And there's a whiff. And we're back to maneuvers. Down to 20 minutes left to play.
So, range shots are range real quick. Yeah, so.
It's wild that we're just about an hour into this round, and
right, I think you better do a 2-turn next turn.
Yeah, you don't expect that cargo chute to happen, but when it does, it can make a big difference.
Nobody expects the cargo chute.
What's really fun is if somebody drops a cargo chute on them, you've got to mark your ship, put the cargo chute on top, somehow find a way to put that mark above the cargo chute to put the ship back on. Not fun.
Well, one redeeming thing for Alex here, that was bad, but now he seems to be able to get cleanly out of this. He's not going to interact with that cargo chute debris again.
Yeah.
So that would have been a train wreck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
If Markley had to hit
it was in the nubs,
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
now he's doing it again. Ugh. But still, Fennaroo's coming off of this double stressed, so he's going to have to clear stress and keep working to clear stress.
Again, the mind link helps a lot.
Sure.
But yeah, I was talking to Alex, and he's been doing that to aces all day yesterday. Dropping cargo chutes on him, double stressing him because of it. And defenders really can't deal with that. I mean, it's brutal for a defender.
How much green?
I'm sorry?
How much green?
Much green on the defender?
Defender.
Just straights.
That's what I'm saying, not much green.
Oh, not much green. Yeah.
Makes them very predictable.
Yeah.
Or ineffective. They
Right.
just keep flying
Right.
with stress. All right, so there's Markley sort of shielding his TLT, his Palab TLT there, who's still in good shape. He's only taken 1 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, you can deploy
I
first.
think if curious to see what Alex is going to do with Alterek there, because he's cooked. If he gets up in range 3 of Palab. This is going to be problems for Markley's Fennaroo too. So if you're, I don't know, it's going to be, I think it's going to be academic. I'm not sure Palab has a shot, so it's going to be Fennaroo, I guess, if he shoots it.
Right. I think he's just trying to finish off this Fennaroo towards some of this action efficiency on Markley's side.
So he cleared his damage sensor array on old Terra.
Yep. Keeping his double stress.
Yeah, whatever, right?
Who needs it, right?
See if we can't do some damage to Alex's Fennaroo. And Jade McGovern and her dad are heading out after a really impressive showing here at the this regional tournament. Getting to the quarterfinals, really impressive.
Like you were saying, she's brutal with those K-wings. I mean, she knows exactly what she wants to do, and she knows exactly how to do it.
Sure.
I mean, that's really precise flying, really careful, and really patient flying, which is not something you see in especially younger players.
Yeah, the patience is really, really patient. Let's things, develop while she's taking damage, and
Right.
yeah, that's something you don't see a lot in younger players. That planning ahead and. Fennaroo, range 1, 3 hits. Into Markley's Fennaroo. Takes 2 more. Hit crit. And takes the crit.
Aaron's much better at this than we are.
Stun pilot.
Stun pilot. So he's hanging on by a thread. If he bumps, he's done.
Right.
And this is Markley's Fennaroo, 2 and 2, nothing. So he takes all 4 of those.
Ooh, there's the shields.
Hello, Scott. This is Scott Morgan. He's going to be helping me out with the painting competition at the 2017 Steel Open in a few months. Paint some stuff to give to the players. If you haven't already checked out the website, I got a new website up for Steel Open. We're not quite at registration yet, but check it out at steelopen.com, S-T-E-L-E open.com. Brian Hess apparently needs a special occasion to make fun of Jeremy and Duncan. I don't know why. You can pretty much do that any time of day. Who's this? TLT into who?
Fennaroo.
He takes 1.
Thruster's got it.
Thruster's got it, okay. And that's 3. Not a thruster up. Tough to hit.
You gotta roll 2 blanks, which, I mean, it happens.
Sure.
Just barely missed that shot into Fennaroo, to TLT into Fennaroo.
What was that?
He was trying to TLT into Fennaroo, but they were just out of range. Yeah. So this is Fennaroo's shot
Fennaroo's
into
primary into
Fennaroo.
He evaded it. This is Palob.
This is Markley's Fennaroo.
Markley's Fennaroo. Never did get oriented right to shoot his torpedoes.
Oh, he does have torpedoes. Yeah, I imagine that's for other matchups, really.
Sure.
I mean,
Well, Vendetta, you're asking about live updates to score. That's very difficult to manage and be able to pay attention to the game. So yesterday I was by myself, and that's really hard to do, especially if I can't really hear the table, and the table mic was really overwhelmed by the room noise. Today I've both got someone helping me and can hear the table pretty clearly, so it's a lot easier to keep track of. But yeah, doing that by myself and updating that, and still, because you'll hear while I'm doing it just in this game, every time I come up in that, I have to ask who's shooting who because I lose track of it.
so the Fennaroo's crit is stun pilot, which means I think the text on the card reads, after you execute a maneuver, if you are overlapping another ship or obstacles, take a damage. I think you are safe to move through an obstacle with that crit, though.
Right, they were talking like he was automatically dead, and I don't think that's the case.
I don't know, though. I think that was the old one. I'm not sure if they changed the
Let's take a
wording
look.
into the new one.
Let's pull it up. he have room for that? All right, so it's the new shaken pilot.
And technically here, I think Alex would have to try to execute the barrel roll forwards to the left, if he could.
Yeah, the new stunt pilot. He's got to be overlapping it at the completion of his maneuver,
Right,
so
right.
he's not dead.
Unless he rolls a crit on that debris cloud, but yeah.
Right, interacting with it doesn't kill you. It may. He's gonna have to roll, but
Like I have yet to even use that as like I'm gonna have to let you. It's just like I need 1,000 points. I want to
yeah, he's really doesn't want Fennaroo to come around and shoot him up again. But I don't think he can avoid that. I mean,
This is
it is what it
this is
is.
the price you pay for playing a big ship against Fennaroo.
You know, they're both in the same spot.
Oh,
Oh, he bumped. Why would he
And-
do that?
I don't know. I guess he thought maybe he misread the crit as well and just gave up on Fennaroo as a lost cause. I don't know.
I have no idea. It seems like he could have overflown it. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, he could have done like a bank 3 or something over it.
I must be missing something.
It'll be fun once we do like
Is Pal up?
I'm thinking so.
I think Palop's about to have a really bad day.
New edition's supposed to drop.
He's going to activate Fennaroo first. Yeah. Is he going to clip that debris?
I think he's just short. Nope, he's on it.
He's on it. Huh.
Oh, nope, he's just short.
He's just short. So he's going to move himself out of the way for a little breathing room for his next maneuver. Yeah, I think a little bit of luck there. I mean, that was
Yeah.
awfully close.
Right. Yeah, I didn't even think it would be that close. I thought it was
I thought it was clearly on. So.
yeah.
But again, that perspective makes it weird
Yeah, it is.
to judge.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd even go for that when the bank 2 is just fine as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, he could have, with bank 2 and a barrel roll forward, he might not have been within range 1. Who cares? I mean,
You have a boost.
you still got him.
You have a boost. You avoid the TLT and you get your extra die from Fennaroo.
Right.
Oh, but he does the bank 2 with ult. Oh well.
Well, I mean, hey, it's working out.
Yeah,
So,
that's working out for him. He's in the top 8 and I'm not.
Right.
I guess, yeah, keeping Tarok back lets him loop around that
Sure.
cargo.
Does he bump there?
Ooh, no.
No, gets in.
Expert.
Very well done.
He's got to do 5 damage to Fennaroo.
Oh, these doofuses are playing
Destiny.
Loop and Chewy over
Oh,
there.
are they?
All right, so there's his target lock. Oh, and he whiffs on the target lock reroll. So he's blocks 1, takes 2. This is Tarok into Palop. One, it's cleanly evaded. Okay. Oh, 5 hits. Oh, a little bit of a bump. So 5 hits into Fennaroo. Rolls 2 evades, so he gets 3 in.
I think Markley might have missed his trigger on Paylob to steal Fenrir's focus. Because Alex has initiative, he would have had to use Fennaroo's ability before Markley used Palob's. Right?
Well, I know he did it.
Oh, did he steal the focus
Yeah, sure.
from Fennaroo?
All right, this is. What are we seeing here? TLT into
Oh, he did do it, because that's right. He had two
Yeah, yeah.
focuses, yeah. Put him down
Two.
to one.
auto thrusters. So here's Fennaroo into Markley's Fennaroo. Hit crit. One evade, takes the auto thrusters. So evades that clean too.
Their only rule is you can't place them with this energy style or not. So I'm going to move the scarabs first.
Womp womp.
Up to 222. We're too short of the most people I've ever had watching a single game live. 224. We had 224 watching the Nova Open final. And right now we're at 200. Just broke it. 225. So right now we have the most viewers I've ever had watching a single game of X-Wing live. Oh wait, what am I doing?
Laps. Yes, get the studio audience.
I know, studio audience. What do you?
They're sleeping.
What do you think of that? Yeah. Well, it's back down to 223 anyway. So, but
The crickets. That was it.
right,
No, nobody's used slicers as far as we know this game.
I haven't. Right, and I think they would have. I mean, they're really talking through those abilities. We'd have heard them.
Right.
I mean, so no. See, now here's the issue with Alex's side of barrel roll here. I think Markley's probably ready for that because he was made such a show
Right.
of trying to roll last time.
Right. Well,
So-
I mean, and the hard 2 covers both options anyway,
Right.
so it's
I'm not sure what he gained for himself with that.
Fenrir's hard 2 and target lock seems pretty good here, so
I guess it clears him more space in between them, but it doesn't allow him to move below the debris. It gives him a little more room to move between it, that group of rocks. Yeah, I think Palob is dead.
yeah. And Alex's Fennaroo is probably going to die as well. And actually, this is a real game. Now, the weakness of Mind Link, of course, is now that toward the end game, you lose all that action efficiency as you start losing ships.
Right.
So the push limit becomes a little bit better.
So, well, he's also going to be at a serious disadvantage with, well, 1 ship to 2.
Right. Oh. Kept his stress.
So, really considering the barrel roll possibility there.
Right.
But okay, so here's who's shooting, Fennaroo or Old Terra?
Old Tarok. I mean, that's Fennaroo.
Check an arc.
That's Fennaroo.
So
yeah.
it's Alex's Fennaroo into. Oh,
Well,
4 hits and a crit. Did they crit? So he's dead.
Rippin' pepperoni, Palob.
And this is going into Fennaroo. Markley needs a good roll here. Can't see it.
There's a dead Roo.
Yep, so that's it. So that was.
Oh, and that was time.
Oh, that was time.
Yep.
Oh, so that's the end of the game. So
Alex advances to the top 4.
Alex advances, taking it on points.
So he'll be against Duncan, correct? 'Cause I think Jeremy and Ron are playing against each other.
So, fun game. Thanks for joining me. You coming back for semifinals?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. So, come back here in just a few minutes, and Ben and I will be back for the semifinal round, and we'll catch you in a bit.